Well, there were a total of 9 that made a break, and 2 of them came back the next morning, but 7 of them were able to flee further on. Then they split up to 1 by itself and 6 that broke farther on down to the Cape Breton Road and the big life.
So they didn't get too far.
If you're chasing them, it's a long ways, but geographically, no, it was probably just several kilometers as the crow flies.
Now tell me, what was the process of getting these fellas back?
Well, I had a stroke of luck in which Bim Bevan stepped forward, a neighbor who's got to take full credit for the corralling and capturing of these wayward bovines. Bim tracked them, he then befriended them, and I'm sure he speaks cow language because they were his buddies, and he then devised a tactic to set up a corral that enabled them to be snared successfully in there. So if it wasn't for Bim, these cows would still be living the high life on Cape Breton Road. They've been out for about 9 days. So I'm hoping that the food they have here was a lot better than the twigs that they were chewing on and dead leaves that they had for the last week and a half, and they can spread the word to the rest of them that the grass isn't greener on the other side of the fence.
Most of them back, but there's still 1 steer out there on the lam, is it?
Yes, there's one. He's just a couple of farms up, and we have a corral set there, and he's been taking water and hay and grain for the last several days. So we suspect that that'll be a successful entrapment as well. And once he's captured, his visa will be taken away, and his days of travel are over. Well, the rest of them had a welcoming party for them, and jumped and hopped around with joy, and they've all settled down, and so they're in there probably telling wild tales to the other ones as to what they did and didn't do. But they've mixed back in, and everything is having a happy ending.